Yeah, I have no upper body strength to do that. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna give you some tips on what I've learned as a YouTuber, like trying to be sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to be a YouTuber, how to, like, what things you need, and above all. So yeah. So some of the tips that you...
I don't run. I perambulate.
So some of the tips that you could use would probably be just to get a camera in general. It could not just be like a camera I have, but it could be a phone camera. You can use basically anything. Some YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers actually use their phone, which can be good quality. Stand behind me.
No, he's not behind you. I'm right here. I've been here the whole time.
And the fact that I also, it doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be a red camera. It doesn't have to be Nikon or Canon. It could be really any camera, as long as you know the tricks and tips throughout the camera. If you know the settings. I still don't know my settings of my camera yet. And yet I call myself a videographer, but
wouldn't that be videographer? I said videographer. Wouldn't it be videographer or something like that, or videographer? Yeah,
cinematographer. Here we go, cinematographer.
Yeah. That's actually the person who sets up shots.
Cinematographer.
But yeah. So yeah. Tip number 2 is to get a tripod. So right now I'm working on a bendy tripod. It's pretty useful. I find it to be. In the past, when I didn't have this tripod, I used to use basically anything to, like a hat, trying to make sure the camera was looking towards me. So yeah. Tip number 3 is to get a camera or anything that has a screen pull out. It could be very useful to know if you're in focus or not, and my camera does not have that, so I kind of know that I'm in focus though, because I set it up earlier and I had my friend look at the screen, so he would tell me if it was in focus if it was in focus or not.
Yeah, it's in focus.
But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to make this serious photo, but I have 2 guy friends here, so it's very hard.
Are you trying to say that because we're guy friends, we're not able to do things seriously? I can be super serious.
Like, really, like...
That's why I told you to go over there.
No, it's okay. Listen, guys. Also, just in case you didn't know, the kind of camera we're using right now is a Canon EOS Rebel T6, and the tripod we're using is a Goofoto. And just in case you didn't know what they were and wanted to check it out, they are fairly expensive, but like if you have enough and you have some money to throw around, then like this might be a good option for you. It's got a very clear sort of lens, and it works very well.
Just FYI,
he's on crack.
Just FYI, the Goofoto bendy tripod was $17.
It was $17. How much was the camera?
It'd be like $1,500.
Yeah, so you guys might like. So you might want to go for something a bit cheaper than this, you know, maybe like for example, you could even use you could even just use your iPhone if you really know what you're doing, although that's going to be a bit harder, but yeah, you know, so yeah.
Just laughing in the background.
I'm just looking at this photo that
I'm trying to be legitimately.
I know, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, try to like also get some good lighting in there. Like right now we're just in the shade because it's a really hot day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good lighting at all because yeah, that's another good thing.
Pretty good lighting.
That's another good thing, just to get a screen, pop out screen. Maybe like a Rebel T6i would be better because those ones have a pop out screen. Partner of mine in film has one, so yeah, any camera would basically work. Just if you're a beginner, don't go for a big red camera, like the red ones that they use on the film set. That's going to be super duper expensive. Lenses are very expensive. I would say that filmmaking is the most expensive art out there. Like art, like normal drawing, sketching, you could get like a...
It costs very little money.
You could get a Copic marker for just like $9-10, and that's
yeah,
it.
but that's like one marker. But like you want to have a bunch of them.
But it's better
it's still
than
expensive.
a $15,000 lens.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, I'm just saying, like for example, like if you're making like a comic or something like that, it costs very little money to make. At least if you're being a bit more like unprofessional about it. But like unless you want to get like some computer software, in which case it might be more expensive. But like with something like this, you have to get like the actual filming software. You have to get the editing software. You have to get like the camera, the tripod. You have to get all of these things. You have to get like possibly even sound equipment or lighting equipment.
Oh.
Like for example, if you're indoors, you're gonna want to have like a very specialized microphone to be able to speak into it and not get any outside noise, because I'm sure that some of this is probably creating some noise and we can't really control that all that well.
Yeah.
Because this is a bit less like of an expensive vlog. Also, if you're indoors, like while natural lighting is very useful for this kind of filming, you might also want to use like if you're indoors, you might want to use something more like for example, there's a lot of things that people do where they use like two different like lighting sources or lamps that they have like shined on them at all times, but they also have like some reflectors to make sure that's not like in their eyes, but to where it provides like constant good lighting on them at all times, so that the camera can clearly see what they're doing and like how they're doing it, so that everything just makes sense and there's no glare. It is like a bit more of a technical skill. It's a bit difficult, but like if you like read up on it, you can get it done pretty easily, I'm sure.
She's
no, that was great
she's not
information.
okay.
Yeah, just in case you wanted to know that.
Another thing is for editing softwares, like he mentioned, there are a lot of editing softwares out there. There's iMovie, which is crappy.
Yeah,
it's like not the best editing software at all, but it's free.
The best.
Yeah.
So you can like try to use it, I guess. That's what I used for a few months, like a few weeks when I started out YouTube.
But it's not
And
exactly a
then-
recommendation.
No,
use it.
the big-
It's the best.
The big recommendation would probably be Adobe Premiere, but that, like, if
That's
you're
very
not a
expensive though,
student,
isn't
no, it's like $15 a month.
Yeah, like well,
But
like
it's
for
like
something
$10 for your student.
like to put in perspective, like Photoshop, for example, which is a photo imaging software, is like you used to be able to get it for like $1,000, and that's just the software alone. But now they have like a subscription thing that like it kind of depends on what you're looking for, whether you like it or not. But you know, that should put kind of the Adobe sort of like editing software into perspective.
But it is
can
like the
cost a
number
lot of
one
money.
best. The thing that we're gonna
Yeah.
have next year is this coming year that I'm really excited for is that if you are like a student at like say SDSCPA and you work with Adobe Premiere, if you have a student login, you can basically what they're having is that you can log into your student login anywhere. It could be on your computer, it could be just anywhere. Just download Adobe and then you can have like log into your own thing. So that's what I'm really excited about. But at the moment I use DaVinci Resolve, which is like the best color grading software like ever, but it's also really good for editing. In my opinion, it's a lot better than iMovie. It is a little bit hard though because the volume and the footage are connected, and when you're trying to cut, it cuts both things, and if you're trying to like delete some kind of volume, it's really hard, but it's kind of worth it because it's way better than iMovie. But yeah, I'm gonna continue these clips I guess when I have more things to say, but right now we're gonna go do stuff. So
Yeah, we
I'll
hope
get back to you.
that helped out. We hope that was useful. Yeah, bye.
I'm not done yet. Now it's a few hours later. Another thing that I just started recording right away. Another thing that's probably would be useful for YouTube would probably be just having people around you when you're filming, because it can get quite interesting if you're alone and if you don't have a subject and you're just alone, then it's not that quite interesting. But but if you have people around you, it could get your vlog interesting, like with a lot of views and stuff. And so what I like is I don't know what I like.
You know,
I don't know what I like.
let me tell you guys what I like. How about this?
No,
Please,
it has to be YouTube related.
What?
Because I'm doing, oh my gosh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
And so, yeah. Another thing is that have a subject. If you're planning on making a video, then you need to title your video something. So like, this vlog would be, this video would be 5 tips on how to start a YouTube channel. And then the other vlog I'm making about this day would be, what would that title be?
Hanging out with friends.
How about this? If you want to get a real good clickbaity title, you should do something like, "What? I got attacked by a rabid husky?" And then you make them click on it, and it'll be like, "Oh no, technically I actually just hugged a nice husky that wasn't red, and I did not attack."
Clickbait.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Maple lollipop, maybe?
Yeah, hanging out with.
What? I almost died? No, actually, I just ate a lollipop and didn't choke it on.
A lollipop almost killed me. No, I'm just.
Going to CVMS to the front gate?
Hanging out with a couple idiots? Okay, that's kind of true. But anyways, moving on.
But, yeah, just have an interesting, that's a cat. Just have interesting titles so then
Clickbait.
people can click on it and then you can get more views, more watch time.
And remember not to forget interesting thumbnails for your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, with half your face covering like the thumbnail, just.
It's just like, yeah, like get a nice reaction face, like, oh.
And then have like a bunch of random things in the picture just scattered around and whatnot.
Or you can screenshot one of the scenes and then just save it into your computer and then place it as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Choose your own thumbnail. Which I have not done yet, but it's an idea. Ooh, sorry.
Have you noticed the number of sunflower seeds here? There's a ton of
It's a
sunflower seeds.
baseball field.
I don't remember sunflower seeds being that big on the baseball field.
Anywho.
I remember peanuts. But I guess I'd
I don't think there's any other tip.
Look, there's a little bit of peanut
So-
on the ground. There it is. I see.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comment down below.
And don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell. Just
Ignore
really
him.
shove
Ignore-
it so that you can really just get all those notifications.
Just
okay?
like him, just-
if you really like
yeah.
this video and you like this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, hitting
Have
that
you
bell.
done it? Have you done it yet?
No, I have not. I mean, no. I still gotta subscribe and stuff. I haven't seen your videos yet. I'm like,
Can I see your phone?
no. I'll do it. I don't look at videos on my phone. I look at them on my personal computer.
Just like and
On my
subscribe and
laptop.
comment and
So
whatnot.
I'll
Have you
check. No,
subscribed?
I'm thinking of subscribing right now.
Listen, I'll look at
I'm
it.
not subscribed yet.
Listen,
but
I'll look at it. I just keep forgetting. Like, I'll definitely check it out. Okay.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm just a little worried because I'm worried that it's gonna turn out that I'm awkward in your videos and that like, what if I'm not as cool as I clearly am? Like,
well, that's true.
it's fine. No, I'll check it out. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how you've done.
Yes.
I'm also impressed that you're able to edit things down and stuff like that. That's cool. How long are they, the videos?
Sometimes they're like 30 minutes long or like 5. It depends.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but just like and subscribe
And you're
on
pretty
this
frequent
video
about
and
uploads
whatnot.
stuff, so that's pretty good.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Like and subscribe and just
Leave a comment down below.
Ignore him.
Make
Ignore
sure
him.
it's
Ignore him.
it's not mean at all. We wouldn't want any conflict.
Yeah.
That doesn't get views, as we all know. Conflict and controversy never gets views. So be sure to leave only nice comments in the comment section down below. Never
Yeah.
be mean.
Yeah, and just
We need to live in a bubble, a safe security
Be
blanket
chill,
in the
unlike
comment
this dude.
section.
yeah, just be chill. Unlike this dude.
Remember, if you're mean in the comment section, we're gonna ban you from the server. Okay? So yeah, that's
Question Minecraft server.
yeah, that's how it works. It's science.
okay.
Anyway, we hope you liked the video. Do all the stuff that we just said to do several times. It was fun talking to you guys. See you again soon. Bye.
Kill me.
Subscribe.